All right, 24 Fairview Avenue. 24 Fairview Avenue is 3 bed, 2 bath, 1940 build. All right, because it is a pre-78, we want to make sure we do an asbestos check on that. It's 0.08 acres, right? 3,500 square foot of lot size and 1,238 square foot of finished living space. Our marketing remarks are as follows. This lovely ranch home is just a mile from downtown Winchester, and the new bypass. All major housing systems around 2 years old. The heating and cooling system, hot water, appliances, tiled bath, and vanities and plumbing. All major house systems are around 2 years old. Okay, so theoretically that came from the seller's disclosure. This is a perfect home for someone downsizing or first-time home buyer. Schedule your showing. Okay. So 199,000. They said ranch, right? Yeah. So I believe, yep. Lovely ranch. Ranch home, ranch dressing. Let's see. Stories one, basement no, garage no, carport no. Looks like it's got a 2-car driveway, even from that little thumbnail picture. Block, so it's got a crawl space, electric heating, shingle roof, appliances, microwave, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, or dryer, washer, dryer, electric, water heater. It's got a nice long porch from what I can see. Vinyl siding, cooling is electric, flooring is vinyl. It exists in a neighborhood with other people who you can talk with because neighbors talk. All right, cool. Let's see. So it's got looks like a ramp. So that's cool. It's got a little ramp up there. Uh, maybe not paved. So it looks like it's got a gravel driveway. So it makes me wonder from how far from downtown it is. But okay, so it's got a nice long porch, got shingle, 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 shingle. Uh, it's got metal. This is a 1940s, was it? Yeah. So, okay, so this is a 1940s build, so it's going to, again, we walk into a 1940s build, understand it's going to have era-based charm into the build itself. So we walk in, the front door is off to this side somewhere, and we walk in, and the house opens up kind of to the left, lengthways. What I can tell from right here is it looks like it has the kitchen is far off to the left. There's a side door out of the kitchen to access the side porch, which is where they currently have the trash situated at, and a hose in the front of the house. And I can already see the crawl space right there. Now that I'm looking again, a crawl space vent access in the front of the house. This looks like a butcher's block island. It is. It is. It is a butcher's block island. It is a putty tack. All right. So it's got a very interesting, oh, I forget what they call these. I call them like railroad tie ceiling design. So it's got an interesting ceiling design, kind of like railroad tie-ish. And a lot of times, if it's not for aesthetic appeal, they also use those to help run wires, sometimes, depending on what fixtures. This one's just got a ceiling fan. Looks like it kind of looks more modern, but I can't really tell from the distance. The flooring, LVP, and it looks like concrete currently. They probably stripped the carpet. So that must be a design choice. I would probably put the carpet back in. That's just me. But yeah, all right. So let's take a look here at the kitchen. It looks like the cabinets. Yeah, so this looks like a redesign. This is definitely a redesigned kitchen in such a way that they've got the new fixture there, the overhanging microwave, overhead microwave there, tile in the back, kind of a standard range, new stainless steel sink. It looks like Um, it's got, it looks like, I don't know, the hardwares for the cabinets above and below, similar. They're looking at like I don't know, there's a particular flow here that's going on. It's also pieced together a little bit where you got white above, dark blue below, or navy or black or something. Could be just be the LVP. There's a lot going on. This is a busy kitchen. This is a little bit of a busy kitchen with stainless steel, not stainless steel. It was like a white, probably stainless steel microwave, hardwares. Yeah, some work's been put into this, I'd say. Contractor grade sink, or my bad, countertop. Contractor grade countertop around it. It's not bad. Um, it's got the tile. I like the tile on the back. I like the fact that they put all the plates on these, even if they stick out a little bit. But yeah, it's good. It's a good build. I like that. Uh, Rebuilt, redesigned, definitely an upgraded, probably community bathroom. It looks like they've got some variation of it's not contract. This does not look contractor grade right here. They've got a new community sink, new fixtures, new fi no, that's not a new fixture, but these are new fixtures. It looks like, yeah, this is just the fiberglass separator there, toilet there, LVP. I can't tell if that's supposed to be a dragon or a dog holding the toilet paper. That's interesting. Um, yeah, it just looks like shelves over here. Maybe some variation of like a cheap granite or something. Uh, I don't remember what it's called. There's a name for it. But yeah, not bad. The bathroom, yeah, looks like it's rebuilt like the kitchen in a certain sense. This room looks like a side room. This actually could be the main bedroom here. So looks like they've stripped up all the carpet. So it looks like it needs new carpet. Uh, Looks like they're also working on the wall a little bit. It doesn't look like a popcorn ceiling, so that puts a smile on my face. I don't go, this one probably is. Yeah, maybe it's the lighting. Maybe they're resurfacing. Something's going on. Anyway, so this room looks all right. It's got a popcorn ceiling. It's got an LVP floor. The fan looks solid. Eh, a different type of sink bowl here. Um, it looks like a cross between, and I'm not sure if this is a fiberglass design or if that's like a combination. I think it's a design, or maybe it's the tub with tile. This could be the bathroom off of, this would be the bathroom off of the main bedroom. It's got some lighting up top, fixtures, bowl. Yes, this is the private bathroom off of the main bedroom. Um, Another room. Okay. All right. So how do I feel about it? How do I feel about it? Air-based charms. They're upgrading it left and right. I wish they would put the carpet back in. It seems like they stripped the carpet out all throughout the house and they redesigned certain elements and got rid of other elements. And this is why I would say like I'm not for as is properties because they're like, nope, we ain't touching it. Nope, we're not doing this. Nope, take it as is. Somebody will take it. Like meh. All right. So, all right, with that being said, um, for 199, would I buy this house? Three bed, two bath, 1940s. I'm kind of curious again, what did I see regarding backyard? Again, this is just me being me about backyards. How far away? So it's like, okay. So it's like an 11-minute drive. Um, so let's go over here and get a good feel for this. All right. What are we looking at? All right. They could have accentuated. It looks like it does have one. They just didn't accentuate it at all. And it looks like it also has a shed out back too. So as you can tell, there's like, yeah, there is room back there, and it looks like there's a shed. I don't know if it's your shed, but yeah, I can't. It looks like it could be, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's the other house. No, it looks like that's the other house's shed and garage and carport. But yeah, there is a backyard. Looks like a back porch. Something off the side here, something off the side there. I can't really tell. But yeah, there's a backyard. There's a backyard to this property. I don't know why they didn't showcase that, but hey, that's why we look, right? This is why we look at these things. So it's 11-minute drive from town. Doesn't meet my other criteria, right? Good foundation, not in a flood zone, not as is. Well, it's not an as is property, right? So foundation is on blocks. I'd be kind of curious to make sure, since it's a 1940s build, right? Uh, let's make sure that those blocks are in good shape. Underneath is in good shape and all that good stuff. Not in the flood zone. Roof, okay. We don't have any notes on the roof specifically, do we? No, 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 no. Lovely major systems, appliances. Da, da, da. Okay, so I don't see anything about, like, I see that it's a shingle roof. I don't know. It would be in the seller's disclosure to determine the year of, like, obviously this is a rebuilt, like it looks like it's as old as my roof, which is about 3 to 5 years old. So it looks like it's in solid shape. I would still be curious to get the age of the roof. Um, and something that makes it stick out to me is simply because this is a 1940s build, and they did an entire interior ceiling design, right? Partially it's aesthetics, but then the other side of it is like, why is the carpet ripped out? And it's like, okay, so LVP, fine, but the carpet's completely ripped out and the ceiling has been completely redesigned. And it's a 1940s build. To me, that's like, what year is the roof, right? If this and this are the case, if A plus B is C, I'm curious. So that's just me. It's kind of it's an interior, I'm not going to say a red flag, but it makes me question why these two things were done. So I would want to know the year of the roof. Give me the seller's disclosure. Let me make a determination from there. It does have a backyard, so we did find that on the we did find that it's 10 minutes from town. So assuming everything lines up perfectly, right? It's a good distance from shopping, schools, and town in general. If I find that the roof is just a few years old, the design elements aren't to cover something up, and it's in solid, the foundation is solid, then yeah, I wouldn't mind buying this for a first home or an investment property. But I have to understand, like, that this isn't a cover-up job. You know what I mean? Like, I need to understand the intricacies of this property, and this is why we do this. So if it's not an inside job, man, then I would definitely take a look at this as a first-time home for myself, or an upgrade from where I'm at, or an investment property. So yeah, yes to both if the considerations are met that everything is in good shape. It's got to be in good shape. I mean, even if work needed done, good shape, I'm set. So at 199, I would buy this house. So moving on to the next property.